Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We begin by singing together Inei Matov Umanaim, how good and how pleasant it is to be here together celebrating Shabbat. And we turn now to page 172 to sing together Ma Tovu. We rise as we turn to page 195 for the Baruch Hu.
Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Ya-la-la-la-la, 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 ya-la-la.
together. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, יוצר אור ובורא חושך, עושה שלום ובורא את הכל, המאיר לארץ ולדרים עליה ברחמים, ובטובו מחדש בכל יום תמיד מעשה וראשית. מה רבו מעשיך אדוני, כולם בחוכמה עשית, מלאה הארץ קנייניך. תתברך אדוני אלוהינו על שבח מעשה ידיך, ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפארו חסלה. אור חדש על ציון תאיר, ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו. ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות. And we read together on page 196. The world is sunlight restoring the soul, rejoicing the heart, bringing light to the eyes. More welcome than gold, a Torah from heaven. I have no light to give the morning. My Torah, my special human gift, is words. As I bring my words forth from silence, welcome them. You redeems the Baruch Ata Adonai Yotzer HaMeorot. And on page 200 we have the calling of the Shema. Please be seated. We read together. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
By
We turn now to page 204 to sing together the song our ancestors sang as they were crossing the Sea of Reeds.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורות עילות, אוסף אלה, נורות עילות, אוסף אלה, שירה חדשה, שיפוג עולים לשמחו, על שפת הים, יחד כולם, הודו והמליכו, ושמרו מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נדר בקודש, נדר בקודש.
We rise to the Tefillah on page 205, and just to give credit where credit is due, this is the melody was written by Jennifer, who just sang it to us, Jennifer Diamond. Page 205, the Tefillah. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואמהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. And we continue together at the bottom of page 207. You are the open door that beckons me in. Peeking around the door frame, I begin to enter into your glory. You move me forward, O Eternal, to step behind self-made boundaries. Lift my foot over the threshold, that I might abide with you. In the house of the Eternal, I found my questions waiting to be posed. They filled me with wonder. Sit with me, Eternal Teacher, encourage my seeking. As I fill my house with your mitzvot, so shall I be filled. Send me through your door, stretching up to honor your name, sharing out this wonder, enriching myself in the giving. Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives life to all. Baruch ata Adonai, mechayeh hakol.
לקראת לקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה ואמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוא כל הארץ כי הודו. אדיר אדירנו אדוני אדוננו, מה אדיר שמך בכל הארץ, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכינו, הוא מושיענו, הוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור. הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים בראשך נקדיש. בשבחך אלוהינו, מפינו לא ימוש לעולם. הלל. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
To all generations we will make known your greatness, and to all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור תמרית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור תמרית עולם. בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור תמרית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשו אדוני, עשו אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור תמרית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדור תמרית עולם.
We turn now to page 216 for the prayer for shalom, the prayer for peace and wellness and wholeness for all humanity. O God, may we never become complacent, faltering in our effort to build a world of shalom. Let the nations know and understand that justice and right are better than dominion and conquest. May all come to see that it is not by might nor by power, but by your Spirit that life prevails. Praised are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace. Baruch Ata Adonai, המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום. Take a moment for a silent prayer. We all need healing and courage and strength in our lives, in the life of everyone that is dear to us. The Misha Berach, the prayer for courage and strength and healing, is on page 253. As we sing the words, we name in our hearts those we know that need healing and courage and strength.
Thank you.
turn now to page 244 for Seder Kriyat HaTorah, the order of reading from the Torah on Shabbat. Please rise. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Our God is one, Adonai is great, holy is God's name. Please be seated. So, first of all, Mazal Tov to us. We're beginning a new book. I would expect the Brotherhood to give us gravlax after the service, but it's not going to happen. We're beginning the book of Deuteronomy. It's the fifth book in the Torah, so that's a very exciting thing. And the book of Deuteronomy is very special. It's not like the other books in the Torah. This is Moses' big speech just before the people are going to enter the land of Israel. So there are a few amazing things about the book of Deuteronomy. Moses is retelling us what happened in the three previous books. He's not retelling us about the book of Genesis, but he's retelling us the whole story from the Exodus from Egypt. So Exodus, Leviticus, in Numbers. Obviously not everything. So already one fascinating thing is what is Moses going to tell and what is Moses not going to tell. It's like looking back at your own personal history and picking and choosing what do you want to tell from that, what do you want to pass on to the next generation. He's telling it to people who are not there when we left Egypt, because except for 2 or 3 people, we can argue how many, but the majority, the vast majority of the people are not those who came out of Egypt. So they did not go through the events, but Moses wants them to be part of the Jewish story or the Israelite story by telling them the story as if they were there. So that's another fascinating thing. And the at least third fascinating thing is Moses is not going to enter the land. He knows that. All through Deuteronomy, he's bothered by the fact that he is not going to enter the land. Yet, he feels as a leader the responsibility in the 1 month. The whole book of Deuteronomy is occurring in 1 month. We have the exact date at the beginning, and it's the first day of the 11th month after 39 years from leaving Egypt. So we have 1 more month before we'll enter the land of Israel, and there are huge 3 huge speeches, and he feels responsible to prep the people by telling them the events, by telling them the laws that were given. And again, which laws is Moses repeating and which laws Moses decides not to repeat. That's again another really interesting thing. One of the things that Moses is telling them in our Torah portion is actually the events that they were part of, and that's the recent events. At the exposition at the beginning of the book of Deuteronomy, it says this happened right after they won the war over Sichon and over Og, over 2 huge kingdoms. And one of the events that he's trying to tell them is what happened then. So they were there, but Moses retells the story. We read it in the book of Numbers, and now we're reading it again. That's the reading that we're going to do today, because there's something which I love that is happening there, and that is Moses totally ignores a commandment of God. Okay, I love it when people rebel. So God tells him to do something, and Moses just doesn't do that. He does actually exactly the opposite of what God tells him to do. So we will see what happened, and we will see also how our tradition decided to look at this thing. It's not something to be taken lightly. It's not a kid rebelling against their parents. It's against God. Moses doesn't follow orders, so we'll see what our tradition is doing it with a great moment for the Midrash. But before doing all that, we're going to page 250 in our books to read, and for the sake of Johanna and everybody else we're going to that want to follow, we're going to read from chapter 2 in the book of Deuteronomy, from verse 24 onward.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamborach. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
קומו סעו ועברו את נחל ארנון. ראה נתתי בידך את סיחון מלך חשבון האמורי ואת ארצו, החל רש ויתגר בו מלחמה. היום הזה החל תת פחדך ויראתך על פני העמים תחת כל השמיים, אשר ישמעון שמך ורגזו וחלו מפניך. וישלח מלאכים ממדבר קדמות אל סיחון מלך חשבון דברי שלום לאמור, אעברה בארצך בדרך אלך, לא אסור ימין ושמאל, אכול בכסף תשברני ואכלתי, ומים בכסף תיתן לי ושתיתי, רק אעברה ברגלי כאשר עשו לי בני עשיו היושבים בשעיר והמואבים היושבים באור, עד אשר אעבור את הירדן אל הארץ אשר אדוני אלוהינו נותן לנו. So just for the context of what I'm about to translate, so God is kind of playing with the people of Israel, duck, duck, goose. They're walking, and God is saying to them, you cannot cut through the land of Ammon, because that belongs to the descendant of Esau. You're not allowed to conquer them. You cannot go through the land, that was the land of Edom. You cannot go through Ammon because that's the children of Lot. I gave it to them. So all kinds of lands, they don't belong to you. You cannot go through there. You cannot conquer. This is not yours. So there's a problem. And that is, so how, from what land will we go in order to cross the mighty Jordan River and to get to the promised land and to conquer Canaan? So the only way is actually to go through Sichon, to go through this land of Heshbon. So God says to Moses the following, and now I'm reading the translation from the Torah. Up, set out across the Vadi Arnon, see, I give into your power Sichon, the Amorite, king of Heshbon, and his land. Begin the occupation, engage him in battle. This day I begin to put the dread and fear of you upon the peoples everywhere under heaven, so that they shall tremble and quake because of you whenever they hear you mentioned. Then I sent messengers from the wilderness of Kadmat to King Sichon of Heshbon with an offer of shalom, of peace, as follows: let me pass through your country. I will keep strictly to the highway, turning off neither to the right nor to the left. What food I eat, you will supply for money, and what water I drink, you will furnish for money. Just let me pass through, as the descendants of Esau who dwell in Seir did for me, and the Moabites who dwell in that I may cross the Jordan into the land that our God Adonai is giving me. So what happens here? God says to Moses, I'm going to win the war for you. You're going to start occupying Heshbon and engage in a war against Sichon. And this war will be such a huge victory that you will put the dread of God, or your name will be a name that when people will say that name, will hear that name, they will be shaken. By the way, it's going to work because we know it from the book of Joshua, when the scouts are going and they're going to a house of a harlot named Rachav. She says to them, by the way, everybody is afraid of you. She says, in a way, it's even hurting my business because they cannot they cannot function as men are supposed to function, because they're so afraid of you, because they heard that you are coming here. So this thing hurts, and we know works, and we know till today. But when you have a leader that you know that's a crazy leader, then everybody is afraid of him. I mean, look at Russia with Putin. Everybody knows that those are crazy. We don't want to engage anything to do with them. Who knows what they're going to do? So that's what God actually says to Moses. Go and do that. Go through there, engage in war, and then when you have to conquer the land of Canaan, it will be a walk in the park. Everybody will just surrender because everybody will be afraid of you. That's the divine plan. What does Moses do? Moses tells the people, I did exactly the opposite. Doesn't say that, but he said, I sent messengers of shalom. And by the way, in the entire Torah, this is the only time where true peace is offered. We have later on in the Bible utopian peace. By the way, if you ask me personally, I really don't like the parts about utopian peace, because they give us the wrong notion of what shalom, what peace could be, and then because of that we miss opportunities to real peace. Because utopian peace speaks about a lion that dwells with a kid, or a wolf that dwells with a sheep. That doesn't work. That never works. Nature needs to recreate itself. So if you believe in those Isaiah prophecies or other prophets that are prophesying about peace, then you'll never engage in peace, because you know what? For that, nature needs to change. A kid and a lion need to be able to dwell together without the lion eating the kid. And until then, no shalom, no peace. But this is real peace. I'm not offering you to sing kumbaya beyachad, or together, or to dance, or whatever. All I'm saying is, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to go strictly on the highway. I'm going to pay for my food. I'm going to pay for my water. Just let me walk through. That is what shalom is. Shalom could be very cold. Israel has a peace treaty with Egypt since 1978. Egypt used to be the bloodiest and the most dangerous enemy of Israel. No Israeli soldier died in any war against Egypt since 1978. Just a few years prior to that, in 1973, Israel had the bloodiest war against Egypt, the Yom Kippur war. Do they like us in Egypt? No. I visited 3 times in Egypt. You have to hide the fact that you're an Israeli. You cannot put a t-shirt that has any Jewish thing on it. But there's peace, and nobody dies. and everybody pays one another. That's what Moses is offering here, and he's disobeying God for that. What does the Midrash do? Sometimes the Midrash elevates a lesson from the Torah. Doesn't change the lesson, but elevates. The Midrash tells us the following thing. There are a few occasions, the Midrash is going to argue whether it's 2 occasions or 3 occasions, they count different events in the Torah, but that's not important, that Moses disobeyed God, and God said, I've learned a lesson from you, I'm going to change the law. It's going to be your way from now on. And the Midrash says this is one of them. And God said, from now on, don't engage in war before you offer shalom. So God is learning a lesson when it comes to shalom, the most important blessing we have. Let's do the blessing after reading from the Torah.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, kekayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Please rise, everyone.
Bezot haTorah, asher sam Moshe livnei b'nei Yisrael. Bezot haTorah, asher sam Moshe livnei b'nei Yisrael. Al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe, b'yad Moshe. Al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe, b'yad Moshe. Bezot haTorah, asher sam Moshe livnei b'nei Yisrael. Bezot haTorah, asher sam Moshe livnei b'nei Yisrael.
We turn now to page 256 for Etz Chaim, to return the Torah to the Ark.
Etz Chaim hi, lama chazikim ba, ritom mekeha miushan, terachiha, darkinoah, vichon tivoteha, shalom. Hashivinu Adonai, Ilecha bin Hashuvah, Kodesh, Kodesh Yameinu, Kodesh Yameinu, Kidem.
And we turn now to page 283 for the concluding prayer, the Aleinu. Please join me as we read together in the middle of page 283. Let us adore the ever-living God and render praise unto you, who spread out the heavens and established the earth, whose glory is revealed in the heavens above, and whose greatness is manifest throughout the world. You are our God, there is none else. Please be seated. We continue together on the top of page 287. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding. Loved each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו אחד. It has been said Adonai will be sovereign over all the earth. On that day Adonai will be one, and God's name will be one, and God's name will be one.
Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. On this Shabbat, we remember especially Elliot Joseph Bass, Kathy Jean Dworin, Lee Grossman, Irving Feldman, Anna Marks, Zalman Ace, Renee Greenspan, Leo Weil, Michael Guzakov, Sophia Waterman, William Brownstein, Francis Greenberg, Harriet Perellis, Ray Schulman Friedman, Shelley Abramson, Betty Abramson, Catherine Baker, Ruth Burke, Joanna Fleischaker, Sarah Farber Glazer, Alice Harris, Irving Herman, Blake Present, Elaine Klein, Michael Kornblum, Charlotte Preshin, Lillian Brody, Sarah Fass, Maury Glick, Sam Goldberg, Berta Goldberg, Rebecca Pinkas, Depi Zukov, and in recent days, Shelley Ziegert. We think of our loved ones, whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. With the blessed memories from our loved ones in our hearts, we rise as we turn to page 294 for the Mourner's Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעולמי עולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה על שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. זיכרונם לברכה, may the memory of our loved ones come to be a blessing and a benediction to us all. Our closing song is Od Yavo Shalom. What page is it?
It's on 353.
Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם. סלאם עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלאם, שלום. סלאם עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלאם, שלום. עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Please say Shabbat Shalom to someone you never met. Shabbat Shalom.